Jay Reed. I know y'all, this story is like round and round we go. We got Jay Reed, Compton Ricc Roc interview, all right? I think this is about the third conversation or the second interview. Jay Reed, Compton Ricc Roc interview where he talks the leaked audio that we've been seeing going around. He talks loose cannon peace talks. He also talks about Travis Ford, and he talks about the ADAM22 situation, a little bit on No Jumper, and a little bit about even his friend, who he was calling the pastor, allegedly the pastor. Hearts go out to that brother right there too, and everybody that's in the situation is crazy, you know what I mean? But that brother was in the hospital the last time we was hearing, so we just hope that that brother is, you know what I mean, making a speedy recovery. You know what I'm saying? That's what we hoping for that brother. So salute to everybody. Make sure y'all all dropping your likes. Make sure you are subscribing to the channel and turning the notification bells on so you're notified when we drop in new content, all right? So let's get into this next one. Compton Ricc Roc channel.
You're now watching Compton Ricc Roc TV. Let's get to the content.
What up, it's Compton Ricc Roc with Compton Ricc Roc TV, and we back with a recurring guest, Jay Reed. Man, ever since the last viral video, there's been a lot of controversy as well as a lot of politics going behind the scenes in the streets, man. This right here being an interesting story, which I will say, man, I've never received this kind of flack for any interviews that I've did in the past. This right here definitely takes the cake on anything that I ever did. A lot of people, as you know, as they upset about the video, but how can anybody be upset about a video that they put out themselves? Well, anyway, man, let's get to the content, man. How you been doing, man? How have everything been with you since the viral video?
Man, first off, let me say congratulations to you, Compton Ricc Roc, on your achievements and your platform. And I just want to say, you know what today is. I ain't got to broadcast it, but special days and special thanks to you in many years to come. Man, for me, I just want to say...
Said it's a special day. I don't know. Maybe his birthday or something.
First off, thank you to everybody for their support that reached out. I know there's a lot of conflicting stories. Today, we're going to address some of those situations. Some situations I'm not going to be able to address. But I just want to say thank you again for having me on this platform. You already know who it is. Jay Reed, Deuce District, 501c.
Salute to y'all. If y'all with us, y'all just drop a couple likes and it's going to make more people join us. I just set this live to just go live straight. I didn't schedule it. So some people are still going to get notifications. So salute to all of y'all. Hopefully y'all having a good day. Let's get into it.
Hashtag enough is enough. Let's get to it.
Okay, now there's a recording on the internet. You, Luce Cannon, and Wack 100, man. There's been various in previous statements with Wack saying that he didn't know you before this audio leaked to the internet. There was an audio with you, Wack, and Luce Cannon discussing the Dodge Network deal. Travis Ford was also mentioned in that video. Can you tell us about that? Because in the last video, we had no indication that recording even existed. Tell us about that.
I don't know how to really put that in perspective. Excuse me. What I do want to say is, you know, when you live in this world, man, you know, I grew up in a time and era where we didn't have a lot of friends. And what I mean by friends is people that we call associates, I guess, people we spend time with. And we throw the word friends around loosely. I can honestly say this. I've been knowing Travis for many years. He is someone I consider a friend. So when you do hear that tape...
And I told y'all what Jay Reed told me. He said that he loved him forever like it's his brother. So I'm like, so why is y'all at it like this? Yeah.
You don't hear me saying things that you guys are interpreting. I never have no intentions of setting Travis up. There's no reason for me to do that. If you guys just pay attention to how my language is, I come from a business standpoint, and a lot of these people are not business. How can I say it? I don't expect you guys to understand business, and what I meant by Travis is in a way, it's just That when it comes to business, I'm somebody that's graduated from a business standpoint. This is what I by Travis is in a way. It's just that when it comes to business, I'm somebody that's
So he did say something about Travis, say Travis was in the way, and maybe that's why him and Travis do have this little friction, because he could take it like you try to, like, what you mean I'm in the way? But he's explaining what he meant probably, okay?
how can I say it? I don't expect you guys to understand business, and what I meant by Travis is in a way is just that when it comes to business, I'm somebody that's graduated from a business standpoint. This is what I do for a living. So when I speak about that, sometimes we put ourselves in situations, and we mean well, but we don't understand the nature of the business. And when it comes to business, sometimes, or a lot of times in this business, in this industry, entertainment industry, people cross you up on words. And this is basically what we're dealing with right now, a cross up of words.
Okay, now I also had a theory because I went on the live with Wack.
It's a cross up of words. So who crossed the words up then? Who crossed them up?
And Luce Cannon, and we discussed that audio. We had another guy that called in with some information that he even had about the audio. Well, my theory was, in that video, Luce Cannon had made a statement about Travis Ford, I guess some altercation that maybe they had in the past. So when I heard that audio, because I didn't hear it the first time, my thing was this. After hearing it, I said, you know what? I think I got a clear indication that what went on here. And I also stated, I said, maybe Travis Ford
Salute to all of y'all, man. Hope you're having a blessed day, you heard?
didn't come down here to handle the
We're all having a better day than academics, though. Salute to that.
business because of the altercation that him and Luce Cannon probably had. And I said, you know what? Jay Reed came down here to handle the business because Travis Ford couldn't come because of that issue. Now, in the midst of all that, I said Jay Reed tried to backdoor Travis Ford. That was my whole theory. Can you correct it if I'm wrong on that?
There was no backdoor between Travis and myself, period. That video, no one heard. And I didn't record that video for anyone. I just did it because, for the fact of there's a, what trips me out is you go and do your research. I'll send you the link. But there's a video, a past video that I was on that I didn't know I was recorded. Funny thing is, I don't like to talk and I don't say things that I don't supposed to say. Video, a past video, for the fact of there's a, what trips me out is you go and do your research. I'll send you the link. But there's a video, a past video that I was on that I didn't know I was recorded. Funny thing is, I don't like to talk and I don't say things that I don't supposed to say on the phone. And that's where we at with a lot of these individuals today.
Y'all get the likes up for me, y'all. More people gonna join us. And I don't know, man. I'm so confused in this situation. Shit, man. Maybe y'all got some answers too.
What's amazing to me is that you guys can't see the tactics. What I call the police tactics, I don't know. You guys have to decipher that for yourself. But when you guys get on the phone with some of these people that you guys think, and
Yummy, salute. Truth, salute. Carlos, salute. Sisrit, salute.
I, for myself, one of them got on the phone, engaging in conversations, probably saying some things. Well, I ain't gonna say saying some things I don't feel like I should say, because everything I said, I meant everything I said. But some other people get on the phone and say things that's way out of line, out of pocket, and they know they're wrong. Only thing is, they don't think nobody's going to hear it. And that's where we at with this situation. I was recorded before, and I just didn't understand why why? What was the purpose of doing that? And I get it now for the social media, but at the same time, there is a rule and there's a line between evading somebody's privacy and then stirring up situations. I recorded the phone call.
Y'all get the likes up in the building for me. More people gonna join us. I appreciate all of y'all. Bugs coming in from UK, all of us, man. We from all over in here, man. And it shows you the power of this, and that's why we gotta unify our voices on this, man. We really do, man. Trust me. I love y'all all. So from the creators to the people in the chat, we powerful, y'all. Trust me. Let us use our power together the right way, bro. And expose a lot of shit and bring a lot of shit to the light, son. And not run around on internet chases.
But only because I was asked to get on the phone and push mute. Plain and simple. And to
smash that like. More people gonna join.
Lead to that, I never meant to throw Travis Ford up under the bus.
Well, let me ask you this. Also, in that recording, we did hear Luce Cannon state that he had an issue with Travis Ford. Did you by any chance aware Travis Ford of that recording?
Never of the recording per se. Because I felt like in that situation right there, it was a shock to me for him to say that, but also at the same time, you know, if we're going to speak about facts.
This is Jay Reed's recent interview talking with Compton Ricc Roc about the leaked audio, about all of this that's going on. Remember, we seen that he got an audio with him talking about peace with Luce Cannon and all of that stuff. This is what all of this is about.
I just wait for the, excuse me, I wait for the next gentleman to speak their facts. From my understanding, there was a underlying issue, and I think it was more like an ego issue. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Travis is very good at what he does. I will say that he has built that platform with the help of Mozzie from the ground up. I only came in to assist. If anybody pay attention, the percentage is something that I'm not. It's not that big of a deal to me. It was more of a friendship thing for me to see this brother and his partner get to where they're going. We are not too far geographically far from each other. And what I mean by that, we still in the neighborhood. We still in the hood, bro. And anybody that's trying to get themselves out the neighborhood, man, I'm all for it.
Jay Reed is from Hawthorne.
Can I assist? Yes.
Okay. Now, people want to know this. Before the interview that we did the last time, like I say, nobody had any clue of this phone call. Nobody. It was not mentioned.
It's looking like, I don't know if he pressing charges, but he's not speaking about the other guy. Because on the audio, he was saying like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because it still was like a question there. Because some people was taking it that he's not suing. But I wouldn't put it past that he's not. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to leave that man to discuss what he's actually doing and not speculate on that part. You know what I mean?
Whatsoever.
Correct.
So this is what everybody want to know. How long have you been knowing Wack and Luce Cannon? Because prior to this, we was under the indication that there was no recordings, no phone calls or anything. We were just going off the video that was presented to everybody that we put out. And then this recording popped up. So how long have you guys been in contact with each other prior to that incident?
Okay, as far as Dosh Network concerned, they came into the situation maybe 6 months. Me, Wack, and Luce probably been speaking prior to that, because there was other business engagements that we wasn't able to achieve, which I, took insight on. So I have to say, a good, good part. I've been knowing, like I said, I met Luce Cannon back in county jail. So that story is solid.
So he's saying, Luce said he don't remember him, but he don't remember that. So he's still sticking to his story that, yes, I knew him. I knew Luce was young. He was like 18 or something at the time. He even had a joke he ran him talking about Cannon. So
I've met Wack a few times before, prior to this engagement. Then we had a phone call prior to this engagement with somebody else, which I was on the Exposed show prior to that. And so, you know, I mean, it's I don't have a direct time date. We're in the industry, so we run across each other many a times. This ain't the first time. If you
Y'all do me a favor and drop a like so more people could join us. I just started this live like that and I ain't schedule it. So y'all just drop a like and more people join. Salute to all of y'all though.
notice on that tape here say there's only two J Reeds he know. One is Adamu and the other one he knows, but he doesn't really know physically. Until that, you know, one of those nights, I think that was like the second time physically he had met me. But knowing my name, yeah, you know J Reed.
Well, I seen another thing on street TV that the Burbank Police Department has opened up an investigation on this case, man. Tell us about that. Do you know anything about that? Or is that just some content that these guys are putting up on the internet?
That's a negative, brother. I will not speak on that because due to the fact there is another gentleman that's in the situation. And it's like, that's the part I get that hurts me the most about having all this content. Bro, there's another individual in this video that has nothing to do with anything. I would never set any individual up. I would never intentionally put anybody in harm's way. And, you know, that's the only reason why I'm doing this video. It's like, it's unfortunate, and when I say it's unfortunate, because I am an advocate for these streets, and I am an advocate of reform. I met you, Rock, during this situation, probably one of the hardest times in my life. This situation, to me, it probably tops that, just for the simple fact that, you know, we dealing with life or death here. Was I for sure that I was going to make it out? No. No one, I don't know nobody in LA that plays like that or would even agree to a stunt like that. So for that narrative is not it. The second narrative is setting people up. You know, there's no point of setting no one up. Karma is a... And bro, I'm one of them people that believe in God heavenly. And so I don't play like that. God spared me when I did my time. And I know a lot of you gentlemen that have ever did real time know when I'm talking about when them doors close, bro, you sitting there on that pillow and you crying, you praying. And you asking God to let you out the situation. So I don't play those type of games. So that lets me know the people that are playing those type of games haven't been where we have been. Because we know for sure this is not rules and politics. And for people to go ahead and try to issue out that these are rules and politics is a negative. And for those that's following this blueprint, I just have to say, man, you have to really get in tune with those in your section, in your area, and really find out what...
It's crazy, you know, but you see the angle. I see where he's coming at it from his conversation, you know what I'm saying?
rules and politics are, because this is not it.
Okay. From the last video, everybody's seen it, you know what I'm saying? They kind of, they poured their heart out, you know, for you in the video. Then it came out the 11-8, you know, the 11-8 Gangsta the Gang stuff, right? So in that video, a lot of people was like, how do we have a guy that's supposed to be a gang member from the streets, and he's sitting up there, he's emotional, you know? This is what the people were stating. I looked at a lot of comments from the video. So I seen Reggie White on Bond First. I'm pretty sure you familiar with Reggie Wright. He have a podcast on Bond First.
Shout out to Rod.
Shout out to Reggie Wright.
Right, yeah, for sure.
And he stated in that video, he said there was statements made. You know what I'm saying? He said if there was statements made from a gang member, coming from a gang aspect of a gang member, right? Mm-hmm. That's a no-no. That, you know, we got to handle this another way, because that's just the code of the street.
Now, if the rumors are true that they both lawyered up,
This is Reggie Wright.
and also contact law enforcement, then they better only be considered civilians now. And they better not ever holler Crip, blood, on the set, on the dead homies, or any of that bullshit ever again in life. Because then they're wrong.
right?
Right.
And from the jump, you know, when we talked initially when we talked, and I spoke with you when I first found out what happened. I stated from the gate, like, man, the lawsuit stuff. Don't do the lawsuit. You know how we handle things in the streets. I contacted Wack 100. I told him there won't be no lawsuits. Y'all just handle that in the streets, however y'all handle when y'all see it. And I was done with the whole issue.
Let me say this. First
So
off,
I guess he cleared up that on his own part because he's talking to Jay Reed about it, saying like, "Yo, I told you like don't do that," because people was trying to say that Rick Rock was kind of back in the lawsuit and all type of stuff. There's a lot of content creators making videos on these things. You know, I've seen it.
again, that video and whatever the situation is, I'm not going to speak up on due to the fact there is another gentleman in the video that I have to give respect to. And
Heart goes out to that brother too, man. You know what I mean? Because he's a real victim in this. He went up there, ain't got nothing to do with nothing, and got caught up into that, and is in the hospital supposedly. So heart goes out.
not going to cross those lines and barriers. He has a family, so do I. So I'm not going to speak on those things. Now, when it comes to speaking about the situation, let me say this. I'm not a gang member like that. I'm 50 years old, bro. I'm really in the community. Even, you know, trying to put that narrative out there just lets you know a lot about a person, right? Anybody that wants to start controversy among the community, like, bro, when we don't have nothing as it is crazy. Especially when you're not in the community. There's videos of me. There's me in different people's sections.
I've played a few of those videos. You can check them on my channel.
Cleaning up community, bro. Trying to get people together. I don't think I see video of these individuals doing those things. So when we sit here and laugh at somebody trying to clean up the community, that just let me know what side of the fence you on. My association with the people I grew up with have nothing to do with how I live my life today at the age of 49. Let's just be accurate. I would be 50, 2025 if anybody want to make a little discrepancy about that. Secondly is any individual at the age that I am, if they feel like they're still in the streets, more power to you, but I'm not that individual. If I'm guilty by association, then that's fine too, but I associate with a lot of individuals, as you can see. I have family members, anybody that grew up on the West Coast and in LA, no, man.
What you said, Smoked Out TV said, he lying, man. Don't trust his ass, OOTA. Don't trust him. Keep the eye out on him, son. Keep the Stevie Wonder eye on him, because you know Stevie can see, y'all.
Everybody, family members from somewhere.
Smoke.
That doesn't mean I have to be front lining and into the negative. I'm always into the positive. So even when we talk about that Hawthorne area, bro, anybody that knows me and been dealing with me over 30 years, only thing I provided for the neighborhood is a job in the studio. Guaranteed. Anybody that says anything different, I'm not hopping in nobody's cars, bro. You don't see me on no pictures, throwing up no hoods. I'm not on gang files. That's not me. So for that narrative, that's a dangerous narrative. Now we're trying to start a street war. So I just want people to understand what type of individuals we're dealing with. I don't have to sit here and dispute facts. That's one thing about life. The reality and real, I don't have to argue about that. Again, it's a misfortune. It's unfortunate.
What he lying about? Everything Smoked Out? You got to tell me what he lying about. What he lying about? Give me one of them.
That we have to come to these type of situations to where a person have to explain themselves because some people think that, hey, a person is always on some negative. I'm not on no negative.
A lot of people said, man, Jay Reed made a video and he said, everybody subscribe to my YouTube channel. And that's the thing that's going on with a lot of people now. A lot of people is coming out the woodworks with all these stories about people. And in the midst of them having a story, the first thing they say,
R.I.P. Tupac, Yusuf. R.I.P. Tupac, man.
is subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Right.
Was this a YouTube channel thing, or, you know, because even after hearing that video, I will be honest, man, after hearing that video with you, Luce, and Wack on there, man, everybody from that point said, you know what, it had to be a play, man.
Right.
All this had to be a play. Was them prop guns? Was it fake blood? And due to the other gentleman, if he wasn't in the hospital, nobody even knows this part yet.
Right.
He haven't came out. He haven't said anything. And also in Reggie Wright's video, also Reggie Wright stated that the other guy, he didn't make.
Rippling is the source of truth.
The other guy, he ain't what? Hold up. The other guy ain't what?
They showed you.
And also in Reggie Wright's video, also Reggie Wright stated that the other guy, he didn't make no report.
They showed you a picture of the.
That's G, son. The other guy's in the hospital. All that ain't make no report, bro. Come on, son. That's crazy, bro. Come on, son. And mad people joking, talking about with the man too, son. That's crazy, bro. If that's the facts, that's crazy, bro. That's why we cannot be believing what's on the fucking internet. Drop a like, bro, and make more people join this conversation. But that's crazy if he didn't say nothing still, bro.
Other guy who he's been keeping it as G to me as anybody, especially if he hasn't lawyered up and he hasn't went to the authorities, because he ain't saying shit. Now, so I kind of respect that dude if that's how he playing it.
That's the word that's out there. He didn't make any report. He didn't, so it's a lot going on that a lot of people still don't have answers to that they want to know. So yeah, definitely a lot of people is looking like, man, there's got to be a play, man. It got to be a play. So was this a YouTube thing or do you have your YouTube channel? Was you trying to promote that in the midst of all this? Tell us about that.
Make sure everybody's dropping a like. Make sure everybody's subscribing to the channel, tapping notifications.
For me, that's kind of like even strange for a person to even ask that. It's like I'm not in that cyber world. Let me say that. I've been having my YouTube channel. I do music, so I've had artists on the channel. So that was nothing to me. And even to tell a person to subscribe to a channel will only be to let you guys know that there is more to me than this story. This is not something that I value my life around. I would never put myself in a situation for anybody to be touching me in any ill form. And, just put it all in perspective, man. Ain't nobody touching me besides a woman, man. I'm just seriously on that perspective. And, I'm not into allowing the community to believe in that. That's not something I believe.
If that's a real channel, I'm in live just straight through YouTube. I'm not in StreamYard, so I can't send a link. But just hit me on Instagram or something. OOTA on go. Or get my number from Unc.
I don't believe in another black man.
Get my number from OG.
I don't believe in no man putting their hands on another man. You know what I mean? Because that just leads to other things. And that just...
You heard, Luce? If that's you, get my number from OG or hit me on IG or something, and I'll set up another stream and drop a link.
The beginning, like, bro, I could never be that person you're gonna put your hands on me. We've never been into a confrontation to lead to that. I know how to walk away. So when even in that situation, when people are talking about me saying certain things that trigger something, bro, I'm a person that reads body language. I've been in the system for a long.
Yeah, he got my number, Luce. So get it from OG and then hit me. I'll set up another live and I'll set up a StreamYard. I'll go through StreamYard that time so I can drop a link. Because I just went up to YouTube with this. And I think you got to put it from the beginning to add a person or some stupid shit. Yeah, so I'm just going to play out this last bit and then I'm going to do it. So get my number from Unc or hit me on OOTA on Go on Instagram. And I'm going to send you the link. All right, cool. And I'm going to send you the link. I'm going to title Conversation with Me and You or some shit, whatever. And then we could go. Fuck it.
So I know how to avoid certain situations and stay away from it. Does that mean I'm weak on the situation? No, that means I'm very intelligent and I'm very aware of my surroundings. So to kind of like sum it up, well, no.
Okay, now the second guy. I know it's only so much you can speak.
Yeah, it's like 5 minutes left for this. I'm just gonna play out the 5 minutes because it's just the content. I don't really have to. If y'all want to see the whole thing, you could go and really hear the whole thing over there. But I'll play
on with him. But I'm going to speak on the obvious. That's all.
I'd rather listen to it with Luce. I'd rather listen to this with you, Luce, and let us break this down, Luce. Why don't we come and listen to this conversation? Because there's different kind of conversations going on in the chat as well. You got one people saying that. Smoke.tv jumped in and said, nah, man, he lying. And he talking about Jay Reed. One person talking about stories all over the place, bro. We already know that this shit is all over the board, okay? So, yeah. So, I guess. Luce getting my number right now, so.
Already on the internet. From the beginning, it was stated the guy was a preacher, right? Now we seen other clips that came out with him actually throwing up gang signs. I guess a Gilbert Street Blood or something like that. That also came out.
But he also was standing outside a hospital.
We gotta be, because at the end of the day, people, the way we consume content these days and these days at all, we just be so consumed by it, bro. For real, right? But at the end of the day, we don't really have horses in a race, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm from New York City. Even though I lived over there, I'm from New York City, bro. You feel me? I don't know nobody from fucking Paint. Yeah. So at the end of the day, it's many sides to the same story, bro. And I'd rather talk to the people involved about it, bro. Straight up. Because just covering the stories from the outside, son, it's just like a loop, bro. Should just be like a loop, bro. Straight up. And they got different people that covers the stories different. You know what I'm saying? They got different approaches. You know what I'm saying? Because you got an approach like maybe an SBG TV. And some people, it triggers with some people, and some people it triggers. You know what I mean? Because some people in my chat, and they say, yo, you know what I'm saying? Yo, bro, boy on some stalky type, Fetty type vibe. Like he on a Fetty type, federal type vibes. You know what I'm saying? Some people like, nah, salute that brother, salute that brother. And then you got other channels. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, this internet is wild, bro. The shit is just... You know, it's just crazy, man. It's a crazy place. Salute. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna retitle the stream. Luce Cannon just hit me. He came in the chat. I'm gonna drop a link for Luce Cannon so that he could drop a link and so he could come up on the channel. He's probably getting my number right now, but I'm just gonna set up a link and set up a stream, and then we're gonna go through some of the listening of this again, and maybe I can listen to it with him here, and then maybe he can react to it live with me live. How about that? I think that'd be better than me just reacting to this by myself. All right? So that's for y'all, Officer. So YouTube Police Department is funny. Salute though. Yo, listen, you heard what I said though, y'all. Yeah, that was funny, yo. I'm about to title another stream right now. Just give me like 2 minutes, all right? 2 minutes. I'm gonna title another stream so I can drop a link. Okay, because it seems like Luce has something to say, so let's see what he got to say, all right? So salute to all my people. Make sure y'all going to check out all the other videos. I'm starting another link right now. I'm starting another stream. So if you're watching this in the future, just make sure that you follow and go see the next stream, because the next stream should be featuring Luce Cannon on that stream, talking about some of these same things, or maybe even this same video that we're reacting to. So salute to everybody. Bless y'all all. I love y'all all. You already know the vibe. We taking all of our love and we sending it to LA, to all those people that lost their families, their livelihoods, their children in them fires, bro. You feel me? Whether they rich or poor, man. That's not for us to judge, man. You know what I mean? We know what it feels like to lose anything, even when you lose your keys, bro. You know the feeling you get. You feel me? So make sure y'all all subscribing and tapping and see. Things happen very unpredictable around here, you know what I mean? Just like this. I'm just listening to this, sitting back, Luce Cannon joins and stuff like that. So just make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all hit the notification bell so you're notified when we dropping new content, all right? So that's what I'm doing now. I'm retitling this stream, and I'm gonna have it with Luce Cannon. So I'm just gonna run it, and let's see if Luce Cannon joins while he's trying to get my number from my uncle. Salute to y'all. I love y'all all. OOTA, OOTA, OOTA. Y'all know the vibe, y'all.